Hello, everybody. Hang on. I'm getting everything all organized here. Hang on, because we got some stuff to go over today. We have a good bit of stuff to go over. So, hang on, give me a second. Oh God. Hang on. Hang on. Boogie, get out of here. But yes, hello everybody. Welcome in, everybody. How are we all doing today? Everybody? Let's see here. Hey, how's it going, Oniyagi? Welcome in. Hi, Sin. How you doing? I did a nap, but I did take a shower though. Also, hi, Mech Magician. How you doing? Yeah, you are here early. Also, hi, Ranma. How you doing? So today we got a lot to go over before we go into Cthulhu. We have quite a bit. Also, my mic keeps... There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we have a lot to go over today. Because we got stuff that involves Transformers. We have some stuff that goes over things like Kaiju and stuff like that. Also, I just saw that. Thank you for redeeming first, Sin. Thank you. But yeah, so there's a lot to go over. Sorry if I'm just like all over the place. It's mainly because there's a lot to talk about. Paper that was just published, and I'm not even gonna lie. I also brought out my Hammond collection, Spinosaurus and Baryonyx, to go over this because we're gonna be going over Spinosaurids. No, this time it's not going to be about Spinosaurus itself, thank God. Because it almost seems like every other time it's something that involves Spinosaurus. I think I'll sip in my tea. But no, it involves a little-known Spinosaurid called Cristadosaurus, and a very well-known Spinosaurus known as Suchomimus. It's a very interesting paper, and it's got people kind of divided. It's got people kind of divided on, like, what exactly is going on here. So I guess we could just kind of jump into... the first big subject, because the prototype for this figure was just dropped today, and I'm super excited for this because because as soon as this thing goes up live for pre-order, I'm getting it in a heartbeat. So this just dropped. So this right here is the prototype image of Beast Wars the Second Galvatron, and it looks to be pretty huge. Like, it looks to be about maybe Commander class or Titan class. I'm gonna say it is probably Commander class, but I'm gonna be honest. It looks to be about Commander class, but what's really cool about this is that we're finally getting Galvatron, because we haven't gotten a Beast Wars the Second Galvatron since his original toy. So way back in the 90s, this was Galvatron. This was the original Galvatron toy. And he was kind of a triple changer. He turned into a robot, a dragon, and a dick drill. There's no way to describe it. It is a dick drill. But he was kind of like he was pretty much like the big main villain. It was mostly him and his brother, Megastorm / Gigastorm. That was kind of like the main antagonist of the Maximals in that show. So hang on, let me actually lower the volume. So, Beast Wars the Second doesn't follow Optimus Primal, but rather a whole new, like a whole new slew of Maximals. They were led by Lio Convoy, and it was kind of interesting because it was kind of like this weird hodgepodge of like original molding And then most of the characters were pre-existing toys from G1, G2, and Beast Wars. In fact, I think almost the entirety of the Maximal cast of Beast Wars II was just flat out just reused toys that were, or I should say, were toy exclusive characters in the North American Beast Wars show. If I'm not mistaken. A good example here. So, like, good example here, we have what is his name? Apache. So Apache was known as Baboom in America, and he was kind of like the Transformers animated Ratchet. He was the grumpy old man, but was also kind of like the wise mentor to Lyle Convoy. And some of these were Predacons, actually. Yeah, some of these were actually Predacons in the North American releases. So things like, I want to say Diver. I want to say Diver here was a retool / repaint of, I think his name was Spitter. And he was a Predacon. Tripredacus here was a Predacon. But here he's a Maximal. And he's comprised of, he's a combiner actually. He's a combiner of a cicada, a rhino beetle, and a rock lobster. And these guys were kind of like a Mad Lib, because they're a band of brothers. And they are also mariachi singers. Yeah, I don't get it either. But yeah, so this was Beast Wars II. It was kind of like a filler. It was kind of like a filler season between Japanese releases of the American Beast Wars show. So they just were like, hey, just make something. And so they did, because this one was mostly heavily around things like comedy. And then all the Predacons, they were all unused / toy only characters back in G1 and G2, because they were all vehicles. All of them were vehicles. It was only until like halfway they decided to switch it up a little bit. So a lot of the Predacons got cyborg animal modes, and like the Japanese made do with what they had, and what they had was really good. So, but for a long time, fans have been wanting, they have been clamoring for a new Galvatron, because we got a new Lyle Convoy, we had a Copy Convoy, we had Big Convoy, we've had Magmatron. So people were wanting a new toy of Galvatron just to complete that roster. And then when we saw Gigastorm get a release, we were all like chomping at the bit for Galvatron. And then just lo and behold, here comes Takara Tomy just completely just coming in with a steel chair and just out of the blue announcing, oh, by the way, we're gonna get a new Galvatron toy. And it's an original molding. Like, there's no reused parts, no nothing. This is all original molding. And everyone, and myself included, lost our shit. Because not only are we getting his brother, Gigastorm, as like a faithful, modern toy, which is just a retool of Titan class, Titan's Return Triptychon. But we're now getting a brand new, fresh, brand new Galvatron. Yeah, no, I'm very excited about this. I am so excited for this, because then now I gotta get Lyle Convoy. I gotta get a new modern Optimus Primal toy. But, you know, honestly, I don't care. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that now I can display all of my Predacon leaders. I'm like so beyond excited about this. Now, speaking of coming out of nowhere with a fucking steel chair, was Haya. So Haya Toys did this, which basically, so I think I went over this, but so basically there's now a new Biolante, or I guess you could say it's a reissue. It's a reissue of the SH Monster Arts Biolante. This is now the third time she's been released. Now, this is all fine and dandy, right? And then just completely fucking out of nowhere, boom. Just boom. Haya just said, hold my beer, son. Daddy will show you how it's done. And then just drop their Biolante. Literally, I think the very day, or no, the day after Monster Arts announced theirs. This is just insane, and I love this. And honestly, I might get her just because the detailing here is so much better. Especially since you have all these extra vines and vine detail. I'm sorry, I'm more focusing on like all the vine and the floral detailing here because this is the monster art. This is the I'm trying to see if there's a side view, like a side profile. Yeah, so that's the monster art, right? That's the monster art one, which is fine. But then you look at this and that's just oh, that is gorgeous. That is beautiful. And what's even more gorgeous about the good lord, that detailing. Holy crap. Blocky's Jeff the Land Shark model kit just went live on BBTS. Yeah, we'll take a look at that here in a little bit. But here, just, oh my god, the detailing. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that makes me just go, this is a power move. Was that, so this is Monster Arts offering. So they are offering $300. They're offering $300 for this thing. Here comes Haya. Here comes Haya Toys with the steel fucking chair. Ugh. Sorry, I got husky hair. And they're offering $180. They're offering $180 for this amount of detailing. I'm not expecting her to be this posable. I'm not expecting her to be that posable because she's a plant. I'm not expecting that. But what's also really nice about this, and I didn't even notice this, but her tendrils are bendy wire. While Monster Arts, I own the Monster Arts. The quality or the QC of this thing is not the best because her tendrils like to pop off a lot. But they're all like fixed ball joints. They're like fixed positions and ball joints. Like personally, I don't care if Haya Toys doesn't come with a light up gimmick. I don't care. Oh no, Paleo. What this is Haya walking into their office and slapping their fucking dong on the table and just said, "Behold." They literally just basically just slapped their fucking dick on the table and just said, "Behold and despair." Like, it is insane. And they've been kind of doing this for a bit now, actually. They've been kind of doing this for a bit now. And they're just showing that even, like, the most basic figures, even their most basic figures, like this one right here, is fine. I might actually get this. It's fine. But this is leagues better than what Monster Arts can offer. Right? Like, this is leagues, like, way beyond what Monster Arts can do. And they're even offering stuff that Monster Arts doesn't even offer us. Things like Kaiser Ghidorah. With literally a fraction of the cost. Like, yeah, no, they declare war and want it. And especially when it comes to like and I might actually get their Final Wars Godzilla. I normally just don't double dip on kaiju that I own, but I might get their Final Wars Godzilla. Because the posability looks phenomenal. The sculpting looks phenomenal. Like, this looks great. Like, okay, I like the Monster Arts Final Wars. I own it. It's okay. Mine has a weird derp face, and I don't like it. But here, just it literally looks like they took the suit and just turned it into a toy. And I just, I love it. Just, I love it. Yeah, we're actually about to go over that. We're about to go over that. So let me go ahead and just cancel out of these. So their Biolante, or at least on BBTS, their Biolante is going to be coming out, because I'm going to probably drop it. It's coming out in October of next year for about $180. I'm probably going to drop some money on this. I'm not even going to lie. This is too damn good. And I'm wondering, does it come with an LED? Does it come with an LED? If not, I mean, that's fine. But if it does, oh, Jesus, dude. Let's see here. Signature central maw is lined with sharp fangs. Translucent red and orange paints. With silver inner paint. Okay, that's really good. So what that means, so this right here, so the core is recreated using translucent orange-red plastic with a silver inner paint applications. So, no, it doesn't have an LED in it, but that silver paint inside of it is really going to make that core pop. Like, no matter what, like, you can, like, shine a light on this thing, and it's going to pop. That's, just, again, just, I love her. By the way, it's funny because also Biolante is one of the very few confirmed Toho female kaiju. The only other ones that I can think of at the moment are there's Mothra, there's Biolante, and I think Megaguirus. I think they're the only 3 female kaiju in Toho's roster that are 100% confirmed. And weirdly enough, she was... So, I always love bringing this up about her design. So, her design was... so, the person that came up with her design was a dentist. Yeah, so this was one of those... I think it was a contest to have fans submit what they want as a kaiju. And a dentist won the contest, and they made Biolante. And if you've ever seen her behind the scenes, she is, I will sit there and die on this hill. She is an absolute marvel of practical effects. She is an absolute marvel. Considering that it almost takes an entire army just to operate her. But I love this. This is definitely gonna be like a crown jewel for my collection. Okay. Also, thank you for your park interest. Thank you. All right, so moving on to what Paleo and Ranma were bringing up as well. So, SMP, and I didn't realize SMP was celebrating their 10th year anniversary, which is insane. Because we're going to be here for a bit. So, SMP is a model kit line done by Bandai. And they mostly do Sentais. They do Sentai mechs. The person who created her also wrote an episode for Ultra 7 that had a very similar... I'm not surprised. It's a good story for a kaiju. It's a very good story. So, mostly SMP does Tokusatsu mechs. And they're like small little model kits. I want to own an SMP kit so badly. But I can never swipe one when they're available. And on the aftermarket, they're ridiculous. So, this year they are celebrating their 10th year anniversary. And what they are doing is that they're going back to Gal Ranger, because Gal Ranger is celebrating their 25th anniversary. And so, to celebrate not only their 10-year anniversary, but Gal Ranger's 25th anniversary, SMP has decided that they want to actually make a model kit based off of concept art for Gal Ranger. For those who don't know, Gal Ranger is Power Rangers Wild Force. I myself am a Sentai purist. I just go by the Sentai. Because 9 out of 10 times, the Sentai's better. So, also, hi Tappy, how you doing? Thank you for redeeming your park entrance. Hang on, let me give you a shout out real quick. So, it's also got people wanting, it's got people wanting SMP to do the other concept art mechs from Gal Ranger, because they are doing, and we'll go over the video here. We'll go over the video, because it's really, really interesting about what they chose. Power Animal. I'm doing good right now. I am going over the new Gal Ranger model kits. And also, I love this. I love this little nod to the legend of the world turtle. I love this little nod. Okay, so this is really cool. So these right here are based off of concept art from Gal Ranger. So these little guys were here. Now there's also going to be, and I'll go over these here in a little bit. There's also another animal that is not pictured here that we have a confirmation that it's getting a model kit as well, and that's Gal Cobra. Because when I first saw this, I thought this was like a movie. But it's not. So we have Gal Peacock. We have Gal Turtle. I love that they're actually using the Gal Ranger theme too. This is awesome. Gal Walrus. I'm actually getting goosebumps from this, I'm not gonna lie. And so this one, I mistakenly, in the Discord, I mistakenly said this was a kangaroo. But no, apparently it's not a kangaroo. It's labeled as Gal Wallaby. Yeah, I know that one, Paleo. And I love that it comes with like a little Joey. Hey Axel, how you doing? I looked at the finale, and the only peacock is the official lost one. Oh, is it really? I haven't seen all of Gal Ranger, and I haven't seen Wild Force in years, so I wouldn't really know. But this is so cool! Now, and I'll go over this later, the weapon modes for Gal Walrus and Turtle are fucking crazy. And for Gal Muscle, I love what Wallaby does. It's kind of cool. Because Wallaby has like 2 modes technically. So I believe this is an original design. I think this is called Gal Guardian. I kind of wish this was in the show. Gal Magnum. Yeah, Gal Guardian. Like, that is crazy sauce. I love that they actually turned the turtle into like this giant scissor weapon, which normally, when it comes to media and turtles, they're usually depicted as like a shield. But here, it's just a fucking like scissor. You know, honestly, I can see people, because I know there's like a dedicated fandom of Gal Ranger stuff where they just customize the different animals into other animals. And I could totally see that, I could totally see people customizing Gal Peacock and Gal Wallaby into like dinosaurs. I could totally see someone doing something like with a pterosaur with Peacock. Like, people who actually like customize these things into other animals in Gal Ranger is fucking crazy. Like, there's a dude in Singapore whose entire Instagram is him just making custom Gal Ranger animals from, like, basically from scratch. It's completely nuts. That is crazy. That is interesting. I like that. I missed out on the opportunity to get Gal Hunter Blue Moon Edition. But hopefully I can get it when it comes out because I really want to try this. See, okay, this is really cool. So basically what happened is that for Gal Muscle, Wallaby turned into two giant fucking a brass knuckle and a drill. And then just a giant weapon pack. This is so fucking cool! And like, okay, if you have the other mechs, so if you have like Gal God, right? If you have, oh, it's a gun? I thought it was a drill. Okay, so it's just a giant fucking knuckle duster, a triple barrel cannon, and then 2 extra cannons, Jesus Christ. So, if you have things like Gal God, or, I think, what is it, like Gal Kong, the red variant of, Gal Muscle? Or is it Gal Knight? I can't remember. And then, oh, fuck, what's the Icarus one? I think it's just Gal Icarus, I can't remember. But that one, you can make some stupidly cool combinations with it. You can make some really, really cool combos. Okay, yeah, so Gal Knight is the red variant. Okay. Oh, there we go. Of fucking course it's Premium Bandai. And all the hype I have just died. No, I hate when they sit there go like, Premium Monday, because it's like, oh, great. Yay. Oh, I'm never going to get this. I am never going to get it. It's just, getting things from Premium Bandai is always a bitch. And it costs a lot more than what it's worth. So, that's the one I wanted to go over. So, that one there, yeah, it is Gal Icarus. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's the one I was talking about. So that is Gal Cobra, and I like that it comes in like in a little basket. Yeah, so these are the ones I was talking about. So you can make some really insane combinations with these. That is so cool. Okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with Gal Ranger, but I guess SMP must have really loved Gal Ranger. Somebody over on SMP is a ginormous fan of Gal Ranger because they have now completed the entire roster of Gal Ranger plus the concept art. I almost said concept art kaiju. No, the concept art animals. Someone must really love Gal Ranger. That, or it was like Gal Ranger, like that stupidly popular in Japan. I don't know. But like, that is kind of crazy. Yeah, so okay, so yeah, these are the previews for the other 3 Gal animals, or the power animals. So we have Gal Bat, Manta, and Boar. So I'm really curious to see what Boar has here, because you can't see because I'm in the way, but it looks like it has like these, almost looks like howitzer cannons. And then I'm gonna say Stingray is probably like a whip or a lance or something like that, and then Bat is like a jetpack. The only SMP Gal Ranger mech I don't have is Gal Knight and Gal Muscle. And Gal King. Gal Ranger is popular in Japan due to how you can... Right, no, I get that. No, I get that. I get that it was popular because you can mix and match things, but so you could also do that with like Hurricaneger and Aba Ranger. You can mix and match those things, but I don't know, like it just seems like it's really, really, really popular in Japan. That's why I like them for Wild Force. See, I really want to get that. Let's see here. Boar has a... Yeah, no, I get that. I get it. That's got like a cannon trailer. You know, I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, like, hey, anyone wanna, anyone wanna buy an SMP cow hunter for me? Huh? Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah. Like, I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. Blue Moon variant or just regular variant, it don't matter. I just really love Gal Hunter, which is the Predazord. But yeah, so I wanted to go over that, and we'll go over the models individually. So let me see here real quick. PC first. Well, the PC. Okay, so the PC is something I will do over time. Because that's going to be a lot of money. That's going to be a lot to dump in. Even with things like, say, even with, say, Throne and other things like that, it's going to be a bit. No, like, the PC will be something I will do over time. Especially since I got other things I got to pay off first, so yeah. But yeah, so... unless if I want to take out a loan for it, which, oh god. S&P, I mean, like, hey, you know, I'm just saying, like, hey, you know, if anyone wants to buy me S&P Q-Rex, I'm not gonna say no. Nah, like, I'll like I said, I'll wait until it, like, comes out. It's labeled as much as, let's see here, by the way, the Wallopy Zord is labeled as much because they don't have katakana for kangaroo. I don't know, I feel like they do, because like they do have like kangaroo in their lexicon, so I mean, but yeah, it could be just like a language thing. Plus, it's always nice to have lesser known animals kind of have like a little bit of like limelight. But yeah, so here we have the model kits themselves. And it looks good. It looks really, really good. It's kind of cool that there's like this bow and arrow kind of deal. And then there's Gal Cobra in his little basket. I just love that he comes with like a basket. And this is actually kind of cool. So instead of just having like the peacock tail feathers be like just like little dragoons, it looks like they have... So each of the tail feathers looks like they can be different types of weapons. So we have like a big sword, a dagger, a nunchuck by the looks of it, and a what is it, a kama? Shurikama? Or just a sickle? Which is cool. I do like that it kind of gives you like a little bit of like play pattern with the model kit. And then there is Gal Cobra, which kind of takes the place of like the armadillo, which I think that's probably a good trade-off, because you literally you could be like Sheriff Woody and be like, there's a snake in my boot. There's a literal snake in my boot. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, so I didn't even notice this. I didn't even notice that. So I'm guessing the peacock, I guess like these are the legs or something like that for the peacock. Or yeah, 7 animal combo. I could see that happening. And then there's the previews for Gal, Bat, Manta, and Boar. And it's going to be based off of these. That is going to be fucking crazy. These giant howitzer cannons on like Gal Muscle. Now this is giving more of an initiative to get Gal Hunter because of these sick gnarly looking wings. Oh, okay. So Manta will basically be like a literal jetpack. So the only ones that look like they, I don't know if we'll see them, but we have Galrat, Zebra / horse, and it looks like, hang on, I'm like squinting down here. So it looks like there was concept art for a swallow, a mole. I'm guessing it's a penguin. I'm guessing that's a penguin. Let me see here. Let me actually go over here real quick. So I'm looking at it. Yeah, so it looks like there was going to be a swallow, a mole, and a penguin. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay. And I'm gonna assume lost you mean by like it got destroyed or something. This is really, really cool. So there we go. There is Gal Muscle Magnum, Gal King Swordbreaker. I don't know what Cobra. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. So the basket is like little like shin guards. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to get Gal Muscle into Gal Wallabies just for the combo. Honestly, I don't blame you. Not sponsored by them. Not sponsored by them, but what I am saying though is that you can go on Big Bad Toy Store, and if you type in, let me see here. So let's just do SMP. Let's do SMP. Unfortunately, I believe they are out of stock. Let me hide the in-stock items. Yeah, so unfortunately, almost all of the Gal Ranger stuff is completely sold out. Again, I would love to own this thing. I would love to own this thing because I had this as a child, and I would kill. I would kill to own this. I absolutely would. But the Iron Kong is looking at me kind of funny. So no, the monkey got my wallet by the balls. I can link you the video. Sure, I will take a look at it after the stream, but yes, I would like to take a look at it. Yeah, just make sure to put it in media. But yeah, no, I would kill to own this. Because I'm actually curious. Let me see what kind of SMP stuff is here, actually. Okay, so I could probably own... Hey, how's it going, Oni? How you doing? Welcome in. So, yeah, so this is the one I really wanted, but it's sold out. So I'm gonna have to wait until it's released, which sucks. If anything, I could probably get Magic King here, but Jesus Christ, that's $200. Or just Black Gal King. Because I would really love to own a SMP kit. I really would love to own an SMP kit. It's just all the ones that I really want are completely sold out. And the ones that I also want are very, very expensive to get now. Nice, let's go. I like the unicorn. It's just, my god, is it a bitch to switch it from unicorn mode to destroy mode. It is a fucking bitch. It's basically a hand grenade. I got the one that had like the display base. No, like the little hanger. Yeah, so Gal Muscle is sold out. Let's see here. However, I feel like if these do go out, if these do go out on pre-order here soon, you can get them over at HobbyLinkJapan, which is my affiliation. I'm a proud affiliate with HobbyLinkJapan. God, I can't word. I can't word. But yes, I'm a proud affiliate with HobbyLinkJapan. It is your #1 hobby store in the world for all of your anime figure and your model kit needs. Use my chat command code !HLJ, take you directly to their website. If not, there are the links down below in the panels. The best thing about HobbyLinkJapan is that they do ship worldwide, and it all comes straight from Japan. Now, also, I got an email today with my other... Now, I also got an email today with my other affiliation, which is Waifu Wares. They are now doing a... Hang on, let me actually take a look at it here real quick. Let me see here real quick. Yeah, Shield Time, because they are running a special little event going on. Let me see if I can pull it up. Because I want to get this right. I don't want to sell you guys on something that I'm not entirely sure. Let's see here. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. So, Waifu Wares is now doing a special event from now until Monday, which is, if you use their website right now, they do have a 25% off deal. Use my chat command code Waifu, take you directly to the website, and use my code GarlBrown at checkout for 25% off on all of your online purchases for this weekend. That's pretty good. I will say that's a pretty good deal. Let's see here. It's immediate. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at it after the stream. Let's see here. Mine's the full armor. Good luck. I have heard both good and bad things about the full armor. Me personally, I am happy with my master grade unicorn. So here's some little shots of all the mechs. Just god damn, do I want this thing so fucking badly. You know what? Hang on, let me see here real quick. Like, the more and more I look at Gal Hunter, the more and more I'm just like, I'm smitten and I want him. Let me type up SMP. What do we get from HobbyLink? What do we get here? Oh, actually, we have a good bit. So if I do this, if my computer would like to cooperate with me for 10 seconds, thank you. So if we do in-stock items here on HobbyLink, he's a fun build. What, the unicorn? Yeah, the unicorn's fun. It's just, oh, it's such a bitch. So we have a few. Let's see here. The Dankuga looks really fucking cool. I will say the Dankuga one looks really fucking sick. But yeah, no, like, I would love to get, yeah, Gal Hunter. Yeah, Gal Hunter is so cool. I want it so badly, but at the same time, the regular one goes for a lot of money. Let me actually see here. Gal Hunter. Let me go on Amazon real quick. See what I can get. Okay, let me do SMP. SMP model kits. Yeah, so I'm looking at some of these, and the aftermarket for these things is a little fucking bonkers, man. They're a little fucking crazy. Like, I'm looking at Gal God. Gal God's $200. Fucking Gal Icarus is nearly $400. Die Reno is probably the cheapest I could find at like $180 essentially. We have Galactic Tizen, Brutaris for about $300 for 300 fucking wing wangs. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to catch. Oh wait, no, maybe I can go on USA Gundam Store. Hang on, let me see here. USA Gundam Store. Not. Let me see here. I'm actually curious. Does USA Gundam Store sell SMP kits? Do they? And then, so while we wait to show the screen. What do you mean? What's the eBay price? I would show, let me see here real quick. I was gonna say, I wanted to take a quick look at Amazon because, my Amazon would dox me, and so would my eBay. It would actually, like, completely dox me. So, let me see here. Let me do SMP Gao Hunter. How much is SMP Gao Hunter on eBay? About $109. Yeah, about $109 SMP. I mean, like, hell, I wouldn't even mind if it's like a completed set either, if I'm gonna be quite honest. Doesn't sell SMP. Fuck, man. Well, never mind then, shit. That fucking sucks. Okay. So, moving on from these. Yeah, like I said, I would have shown the Amazon and the eBay, but it docks my location. Yeah, no, fuck that. Nah, man, I'm good. I'm good on the Q-Rex. $300. Look, I like Timefire and I like the V-Rex, but I'm not that big of a fan to dump out $300 on that thing. At least the unbuilt one, that's better. I mean, like, hey, you know, if I put that on throne, just saying, nah, I wouldn't do that. Nah, I wouldn't do that to you guys. Okay, so what I wanted to bring up as well, and it's why I brought out my Hammond Collection dinosaurs, was this. So, recently, there was a paper that was published. And what happened was that, and this was completely unintentional. So this was 100% completely unintentional. So what it is that, basically, a researcher was just kind of like trying to figure out how sensitive are Spinosaurid snouts. And it turns out that they are very sensitive. The snout of a Spinosaurus, Suchomimus, and Baryonyx are very, very sensitive. Which would make sense, because their lifestyle is akin to things like crocodiles and herons. So they would more than likely be wading in the water with their snouts in the water to snatch up fish. Which would make sense. So here, the only way to get all of these SMPs is finding it on finding it day one and getting it before. No, like that is true. I mean, like, there's also Mandarake. There is, I mean, like, hang on, let me see real quick. Let me check Mandarake. Hang on. Let me see here. Because I'm trying to make sure that this doesn't dox me. Because we can kind of go shopping on Mandarake for a little bit. Let's see, so SMP. Which I don't think it does. So I think we're good, Chief. I think we're Gucci. Yeah, I think we're Gucci. So let me do this. So we'll take that right there. But that really sucks, though, that you would think USA Gundam Store would sell SMP, considering how popular they are. Well, that just sucks, actually. Hang on, let me refresh this real quick. Okay, that's probably as good as it's gonna Okay. So, looking at this... oh, they have a wand tiger. Let's see here. Oh, I just saw a Q-Rex here. So that's for about... what is that, 1,700? Oh, it's sold out. Oh, it's sold out. Okay, never mind. Let's do hide sold out. Let's just display 240 items. And let's hide, just to be safe, we'll hide 18 plus items. Because we don't want to get, we don't want to get slapped here. So let's see here. Oh, they got an Aquarion. So there is, Black Magic King. Or, you know, I could probably type up Gao Hunter and I probably would be a little bit more precise. Wow, that is not a lot. Probably have to go to Bai. Yeah, I'll probably have to catch the Blue Moon what store is this? So this is Mandarake. So Mandarake is a really good store for you to find items that you can't find almost anywhere else. The good thing about Mandarake is that these are stores all over Japan. These are stores like all over Japan. Penis. Yes, penis. And you can pretty much like go to Japan and just like pluck them from the store. Like they're really, really good. And they sell like a lot of shit too. They sell things like old collectibles. They sell new stuff. Is really good. Like right up here, you can see like old vintage stuff. Like there is Car Ranger. There's the old vintage Gingaman stuff. You can't see it over here, but there's also old vintage Zoids. So that's an original 80s Death Soar. You can't see it over here. There we go. That's an evil Pegasus. That's an that right there is an evil Pegasus from Technozoid, so that's pretty rare. Yeah, so that is pretty damn rare. Let's see here. Where's Rubber Ducky? There we go. Alright, there we go. But yeah, so that's like a Technozoid. I think that's a Gyarados right there. That's an old vintage Zoid right there. Like, if you want to find like old or like hard to find items, go to Mandarake. Because what they'll do is like we'll take King Joe here, right? So what they'll do is so like if you click on an item here, it will kind of give you the rundown of like how much it will cost and everything. Now, what's also really cool about Mandarake is that they will also pull up all the stores, all the Mandarake stores throughout Japan that actually have this item. So if you can't find an SMP King Joe in one location, well, guess what? You got this entire list to go off of. Which is really, really cool. And like for Zoids, I usually go here for like older Zoids that you can't find anywhere else. Without going to places like, say, Bai or Amazon Japan or whatever like that. I go to Mandarake. Right, I go to Mandarake almost 99% of the time if I want older Zoids or Zoids that I just can't find. And like you can find things like the Golem or Gorem. You can find like things like Snipe Terra. You can find like a Fusor Seismosaur, which is pretty damn rare. It's also very expensive. That is expensive as shit. There are things like the Zoid VTuber figure over here. Let's see if I can scrunch that down a little bit for you guys. You can even find like things like Dojinshis. Yeah, you can even find things like doujinshis. You can even find things from, like, take Zoids, for instance. You can find things like, oh, there's actually a doujinshi right there that we need to get rid of. There we go. I don't know why it's all now in Japanese, but that's okay. But yeah, you can find things like old, you can even find things like from like the Zoids pop-up stores that, there were things like, let's see here. And we'll do just, crap. And you can even do things like, you can even buy things like, what is it, like Fiona's like little coffee mug with her salt coffee that was found in like little pop-up stores. You can get it here from Mandarake. Like, check it out. Like, honestly, check it out. I would, honestly, if I wasn't sponsored by HobbyLink, I would love to shill Mandarake all fucking day long. I love this little store. I'm surprised not a lot of people use Mandarake. It's like my own like little secret. Hell, you can even buy things like the Naomi gun sniper, like the old vintage wind-up gun sniper, or a Holotech Hayate. Like I said, give it a try. If you guys ever get the chance, give it a try. It's not bad. Okay. So, let's see here. Now, back to what I was saying about this. So, this right here was a paper done on the sensitivity of Spinosaurid snouts. Now, this was found completely by accident. So, also hang on, my 5 minutes in rubber ducky is over. Give me a second here. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright. So, basically, this whole thing was discovered by a complete and total accident. And I will discuss this after the ads, because it's kind of interesting. And it's gotten a lot of people pretty riled up, so... we will be right back after the ads, everybody. Alrighty, guys. Okay. So this video isn't going to be too long, because mostly I've just been seeing this in, like, YouTube short forms. So, we'll take a look at this. So, basically what happened was that this was found by complete accident, and so, because of this, the dinosaur known as Suchomimus may not be Suchomimus. It might be another type of Spinosaur known as Cristatosaurus. So we'll kind of go over this after this little video, though.
Suchomimus may no longer be with us. So there was a paper that was just published that essentially had the goal of examining a few different Spinosaurid snouts. What they wanted
did
to
you
do
ever
was
have the?
basically
Did I ever have
determine
the? Hang on. Did I ever have the Zoids alternative game? I did, yes. I did have that Zoids Assault. I have actually. Funny enough, is that I actually have the the physical game for that still in my collection.
sensitive these snouts were, as in were they capable of picking up vibrations like movement in the water and things like that. And essentially the conclusion was they were pretty sensitive snouts.
Yeah,
it's
so
pretty
they
likely that Spinosaurids would stand on the banks, like right next to rivers or...
Yeah, so kind of like how herons would work, which is really cool. And if you also take into consideration, like with Spinosaurus basically being like a semi-aquatic predator, that basically kind of just takes up the role of like crocodiles, essentially. Now, how good of a swimmer is Spinosaurus? I think it's still kind of up in the air.
lakes or something like that, and dip their snout into the water to pick up any vibrations from fish moving throughout the water, which is already very cool stuff. But additionally, this study seemed to find really interesting implications about Suchomimus. One of the Spinosaurids that were looked at in this study was Cristatosaurus. Cristatosaurus is a lesser known Spinosaurid. It's known from extremely
okay, so this right here, and he'll explain it here in a little bit, but basically, this is kind of where I myself also have a little bit of a contingency with this whole debacle.
Fragmentary remains, and it's kind of a controversial dinosaur. There's been a lot of questions about its validity over the years. Well, this paper seems to find that there's a lot of overlap between Cristatosaurus and Suchomimus. So what does that mean? Well, it basically means that these two are one and the same, as
far as we know,
species. And the way that taxonomic naming goes is that whoever was named first gets to keep the name. In this case, Cristatosaurus was named first.
Yeah, so even like so in the case of Cristatosaurus and Suchomimus, both dinosaurs were discovered and named about 2 months apart from one another. So, yeah, even though like Suchomimus is obviously a lot more popular, it's a lot more well known because we have more evidence of Suchomimus rather than Cristatosaurus. Unfortunately, in most cases, things like what's going on right here, because technically speaking, even though it was 2 months earlier, Cristatosaurus was named first. So that would mean that Suchomimus would be a junior synonym for Cristatosaurus, which really fucking sucks. Now, if this is true,
which means that Suchomimus would be a junior synonym of Cristatosaurus. It also means that I have a Cristatosaurus figure right here. Or rather, I have 2 Cristatosaurus figures. Or actually, about three Cristatosaurus figures. So, yeah, potentially R.I.P. Suchomimus. This was certainly a really interesting paper. We have...
Okay, yeah, so that kind of sucks. Now, so this kind of has a lot of people divided, because a lot of people are saying that Suchomimus should keep its original name because it's far more well known. Which that is true in some cases. It has happened in paleontology, to my knowledge. That has happened before. I think a good example, was the proposed paper of Tyrannosaurus Rex, because if memory serves me correctly, Tyrannosaurus Rex was going to be divided into 3 separate animals. I believe it was the Tyrannosaurus Emperor, the Tyrannosaurus, I think it was like the Tyrannosaurus Queen. Hang on, let me see here real quick. It was something stupid. Hang on, let me see here. 3 Tyrannosaurus species. Here we go. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. No, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Yeah, so there was a proposed paper back in 2022. So let me go ahead and do this real quick. So there was a proposed paper back in 2022 where they wanted to divide Tyrannosaurus Rex into 3 separate species based off of, I believe it was something very, very dubious as like skull width and like teeth and whatnot. It was really fucking stupid. So the proposed names for these tyrannosaurs would have been Tyrannosaurus Rex, Tyrannosaurus Regina, and Tyrannosaur Imperator, which just literally just means Tyrannosaurus, Tyrant Lizard King, Tyrant Lizard Queen, Tyrant Lizard Emperor, because Imperator is Latin for emperor, and Regina is Latin for queen. So that was kind of the proposed paper, and it was laughed out of the building. It basically was. Now, what's interesting is that they found like there were some tyrannosaurs that were found in the south that had more robust skulls, as opposed to ones that were found like up north. And so, and I've mentioned this in the Discord, I think it was last night, where to my theory is that these were probably like something akin to the sea wolves of Vancouver and what are known as the swamp lions in Africa, where these were still things like they were African lions, and I believe these were gray wolves, but they were adapted to different environments. Not really evolution, but kinda. So the more robust Tyrannosaurus probably ate more hardier foods, like, say, maybe more like sauropods or maybe ankylosaurs, something that were very, very big to go with that bigger skull, right? And, or maybe it was possibly sexual dimorphism. Don't know. But the proposed idea of these things, being separate species just got laughed out of the fucking building. And it's kind of like the same thing going on here with Cristatosaurus and Suchomimus. Now, it is possible that Suchomimus might keep its name, but also we're going off of one, Cristatosaurus. Yes, there's overlapping evidence of the 2 dinosaurs, but also Cristatosaurus is extreme, as we see here, is extremely fragmentary. So you really can't go entirely off of like
about
super fragmentary remains like this.
That were looked at in this study was Cristatosaurus.
Yeah, so all we really have here are things like, I think that's what, the vertebrae. We got a like a claw. But what's kind of damning here are these jawbones. Right? Are these jawbones. So it could very well that Suchomimus might be Cristatosaurus just because they're in the same location, because I believe these were found in the same location in what is known as Niger. So it could not. I'm in the category that they're probably 2 separate species, or, this needs further research, because going off of extremely fragmentary remains is, not really, especially since I don't think we even have the teeth to go off of with Cristatosaurus. So I would say this is more dubious, and we would need more remains of Cristatosaurus to really kind of like really nail it in, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I wanted to kind of go over that just because I saw that and I thought it was really, really interesting. Before we jump into Cthulhu. And I saw some other stuff as well, but I couldn't save them, so that way I could look it up on the PC. Let's see here. Alright, so... Oh, hang on. Toku Nation just updated something real quick. Okay, so it's just... Everyone's just getting super excited about the new... Here, Cthulhu the Cosmic Abyss. I forgot what screen does this pop up on. I want to say it's the right screen. Because I can never get this one down. Okay. Yep, okay, I got it right this time. Ha! Screw you, game. Okay. Alright, so... Nope, that's not it. Let's do Cthulhu the Dark Abyss. Yeah, okay. Okay. So... Now, I did go ahead just a little bit. Right, I did kind of go ahead a little bit just because I got stuck. Right, so I got stuck on a certain part, and I was way too, like, overthinking much about one small little detail. But, no, I was also ignoring a mechanic that was actually very helpful. So, I didn't get too far. Right? I didn't get too far into this game. So, where we're at now is that we are at a temple, a shrine, essentially. Yeah, so right now we are in a temple of some kind. And so what I gotta do is... So I had to use this. So I have to use this, and this actually makes things a lot easier.
Shit!
These ruins are more fragile than they appear.
Now, hopefully the controls actually kind of will cooperate today. I will say, though, I really love this whole kind of like upside down kind of like temple. See, that's really cool. Oh. Oh, that's not good.
Is everything all right?
I don't know.
Your neural activity indicates a strong reaction.
It's this statue.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
That's the thing with Cthulhu. Well, I think that's the thing with a lot of eldritch beings, because I believe they... So, mainly with, like, Cthulhu, he kind of causes madness even just by looking at something based off of him.
Prophecies warn of his awakening, and of the end of the world.
What the hell is Marsh doing here?
There's only one way to find out, Noah.
And so, one of the other things is that there's no proper way... So, things like Cthulhu and Relaya, there's no proper way of pronouncing their names. Technically, all pronunciations are correct, all pronunciations are incorrect. because their names are not to be uttered by a mortal mouth. Or their names are beyond what we can pronounce them properly. So technically, yes, it is Cthulhu, Cthulhu. They're all correct, but they're all wrong. Petra Nicholas. So she got fucked up. Oh, yeah,
What the hell
no.
happened here?
They all got fucked
Whatever
up.
Ocean Eye was doing, it did not end well for them.
Jax Cameron. Forecourt. Oh, he was a cook. Oh, excuse me. Engineer. Jesus
These
Christ.
wounds were caused by something long and sharp. Claws, for example.
Geologist. An Huang. Or Huan. Let's see here.
Can't move's compromised! The creature's gone mad! Shit! Run!
So, they sound like they're having a great time. So... the analysis. Basalt. So that's another key thing with Cthulhu. Kabidi Body Boo. Wait, what? Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, like, technically speaking, that's kind of correct, too. Because, again, like, there's no real way of saying his name properly. Oh.
Someone else is here.
Friend?
I really hope we don't...
Foe.
Is it falling? Oh, it's falling upward. Oh, that's cool. It's so the water is like flowing upward. That is really cool.
This must be what they refer to as Camp Moo.
This looks like an archaeological camp. Ocean Eye came prepared. It wasn't improvised.
Let's see here. Interact. You know, I really hope we don't fight that creature. Oh, damn. So who are you? Caden Linfield. So, okay, so he was a seabed worker. And he got his arms completely fucking ripped off. What are those? Is anything?
They were shredded to pieces. All of them.
Explorer employee by Ocean Eye. So this is Guat Abrek. I'm gonna say whatever killed them, well, I'm guessing it's a deep one, because that's what we saw in in the hallucination back in the whatchamacallit, the sea lab. I guess it must really, really like disarming and decapitating. List of volunteers. The 3 crowns have been found. I confirm that I will wear one, the most important. The other 2 will be worn by collaborators who have shown themselves worthy. Anastasia Woljeko and Zachary Nelson. Here is a list of volunteers ready to risk their lives. Timothy Price, Rick Ward, David Kerwin, Noor Halabi. So they were trying to do some kind of ritual from the sounds of it. Let's see here. Notes from Carl's Mills. Let's see here. I know that Marsh has now put a hold on us studying the metal objects found scattered around the temple. I still want to note down some first impressions here. These elements have added posterity. Yeah, posterity, clearly in an effort to hinder the construction and impair rituals. You just need to look at the results obtained when the pool was deactivated. What intrigues me is to know what is behind it. It seems extremely unlikely that it would be due to human actions. What technology, what power it would take to fight against the influence of what's propagating down there. Let's see. So, something's going on, basically. So something's going on down there. I'm not gonna lie, these sleeping bags look comfy as fuck, though. I've slept in some pretty bad sleeping bags. Just give them a whoopee and you'll be fine. Hang on, was there anything that I was missing? Is there anything else that I'm missing here? No. Doesn't look like it. Oh, here we go. Batteries. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so like the highlighted part is also gonna give us a clue here. So my workshop is near the tombs. Blakely. So, do we have any batteries? Oh, we know. Oh, wait. There we go.
I know you're tired and shocked by all you've seen. I hear murmurs of discontent, and I understand the tension. But you trusted me. And see, this temple, this city, it's only the beginning.
Is it possible to rest? Not now.
Easy, Selena. We all need a little time to process.
Oh.
And I need to speak to you about the crowns.
Of course, Andrew.
Visitors can't move. Take a break. We're about to achieve great things.
Okay, so there's another one of these.
Aerith, I hope you get this. Time is running out. They're ready for the ritual. As crown bearer, my role is going to be important. Selena has reminded me enough. I'll try to stop this madness. When I give the signal, be ready to run. I doubt the others will like it, and the creature... I'd rather not think about it. Good luck.
So, I'm guessing it's something that involved with the deep one. So, battery. So, analysis. Lithium. So, these all look extremely, extremely corroded. Yeah, these are all, like... Oh, wait, the corruption is spreading. What the fuck? You're short on energy. Wait, hold up. Wait, what? Huh. Oop, shit. Okay, so I guess my power also revolves around the the corruption as well. Okay. So let me do this. So let's do lithium. So anything over here? So lithium. All right. So wait, what did it say about the batteries? Let's see here. No. Batteries. If you have a problem with your computer battery, please bring them to me. I'm trying to figure out what's happening to them. Reminder, my workshop is near the tombs. Okay. So where's the tombs? Oh. Hi.
Thought you were. Wait, stay back. The creature is still here.
We have to get you down.
No, you can't. It's in me. My blood. It fuels them.
I'm afraid
Oh.
he's right, Noah. His flesh has fused with the altar.
Oh, that is
Did this to you.
that is vile.
Selena. She said it had to be done. Blood
Hi Piper, how you doing?
for flesh for fate. But Anastasia. She
He ain't looking too good, chat.
and the creature tore everyone apart.
So Marsh is dead?
Marsh. No. He heard the call and opened the gate.
Through it?
He left with others. But the creature, it won't let you pass. It's angry now.
Well, I'm kind of hoping we don't fight the damn thing.
I can hear it now. I can't leave you.
Well, that's cool. How's that coming along? Well, thank you for the support, Piper.
I can.
No, don't. End it.
I mean, honestly, yeah, I would kill him too.
Before he collapsed, he mentioned Relaye. In several occult accounts, it's described as a sunken city linked to
If I'm gonna be honest, I'd
dormant
probably kill him
entity.
too.
Cthulhu.
If that's what we found, we have to stop Marsh before
Go
it's
to the
too late.
portal.
How long has he been like this?
Taking into account his levels of hydration, I estimate 5 days.
He should
Jesus.
be dead.
He's a component in a ritual that must in turn be keeping him alive.
Yeah. That's a little fucked up. I ain't gonna lie here, guys. Ancient blood. Engraved tablet. Oh. So, presence of a handwritten note. If I could scream and curse the guy. Oh, no, honestly, I would too. Like, at this point, oh, I would 100%. Powerless computer. Needs a battery. Okay. Yeah, that don't look good. Yeah, that don't look good, Chief. So, basalt. Yeah, Eldritch anything is fucked up and requires the bloodiest of sacrifices. That or, like, your mind being completely and utterly shattered. Oh, battery. So... take. So we'll give that to this.
It's not working.
I don't know why. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So these here, if I were a betting man. Let's see here. So these are the patron deities of the deep ones. So this one is so this is Father Hydra, or I'm sorry, God, Father Dagon. Yeah, so this here is Father Dagon. And then that right there is Mother Hydra. Yeah, so that is Mother Hydra. If I were a betting man. So yep, that is definitely a pool of human blood. See here, as a person who mained warlocks in World of Warcraft and D&D, I should know what I'm talking about. No, you're fine. So, oh, here we go, perfect. Let's see. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Hang on. Nah, the fucking controls are messed up. Boy, Father Dagon and Hydra have a face for radio, possibly. Well, the funny thing is, like, so the Deep One lore kind of gets a little fucked up. I swear to God. Oh, I can't pick it up? Why can't I pick it up?
Remember
Thank
the
you.
voices Marsh heard last night?
Hear the voices of those who came before us. In silence, they guide the path.
You saw the tombs.
Yes, but they showed no path.
Thanks to Anastasia, we can cross the secret corridor now.
Alright, so... okay, that's a little silly that... In order... Like, if I touch a little bit of water... Oh, now all of a sudden... Oh, I need my little visor on. It's like, bro, I just got my foot wet. Oh no, I'm sorry, Piper. I hope everything gets better. Yeah, that's no good. All right, so you know, I have a feeling I should probably not be here. Let's see, helium. Hi, Emoji. How you doing?
We're back to square one.
We're missing something.
Just like that damn maze.
Okay. Hey, buddy, do you know how to get past here? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a lot of human blood.
Ugh, what did I just step in?
A
Blood.
mix of seawater and other fluids. This appears to be a sacrifice.
Timothy's.
He was disemboweled with a knife while he was still alive.
Oh,
I've seen this kind of thing from cultists before, but from scientists?
oh, that's lovely. And Tilligast. So she got completely fucking murdered. So yeah, that is... Oh. No, let's go to the portal. You know... How about we go to the portal? Let's not go down the route that has all that blood and God knows what. I'm just saying, you know, just throwing it out there. Oh. What? The actual flying fuck.
My God. Key, how is this even possible?
Oh. Oh, she's...
In stasis. Something in this temple's sustaining her.
Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, okay, yeah, so remember when I said, like, deep ones get a little fucked up? This is the fucked up part. So, how deep ones work is that, they require human females to reproduce. So, basically what happens is that a deep one impregnates a human. So, a deep one impregnates a human. And so that gives birth to a seemingly normal baby. Right? A seemingly normal, pretty healthy baby. And then, shit gets weird after a while.
However, it was installed well after the building's construction.
So, things get weird after a while. So, what I mean by this is that, so as the child develops, or as the child matures and grows up, the less and less human they become. So they start to have bulging eyes, they start to lose their hair, their hands and feet start to get all flabby and webbed. They start to become more and more fish-like. Until basically they can no longer walk on the land and they must return to the ocean. And so when that happens, they become fully fledged deep ones. And they, technically speaking, can live forever. Right? They, on a technicality, they can live forever. So, I mean, like, granted, there's other elements as well. So, like, if they can obviously be killed if, well, something just outright kills them. But generally speaking, they can live forever. But yeah, it is disgusting. So, I need potassium hydroxide. Starts leaking out and the battery dies. I advise conditioning to keep them on those metal plates. So, it also happened to that lithium inside of them was transmuted to helium. So what you're saying is that so I need helium and lithium. That's what you're saying. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there's the crown. Let's see, anything here? So, I mean, like, really... So, really, how it works is that, basically, she's not really helping... Like, if anything, the only patron deity she's helping is Dagon and Hydra. They're really the only two patron deities she's really helping. She's not really helping out Cthulhu himself. Because he really doesn't need it. So does it go here? So there's a crown. Can I put it on him? Hey buddy, you want a crown? Want a crown? Hey ma'am, you want your crown? Got your crown. Oh my god, this fucking game. Son of a bitch. I swear, this thing just makes me... I feel like it's trying to force me to play on a fucking keyboard. Okay, battery problem. We got a bunch of jugs. So how does one get to the... How does one get to the portal? Oh.
Don't forget, there's a creature in the area. Be careful.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Oh, hi. Oh. Oh. So, don't go in the water. Gotcha. I swear to God.
We're ready, Selena. The portal will open at the appointed time. After that, you will be the sole master here. I'm leaving you a good part of the team. It's up to you to do everything in your power to restore Relia to its former glory.
Did I ever disappoint you?
Never. But this goes beyond anything we've accomplished so far. May our God find us worthy to rebuild his palace upon his awakening, whatever the cost.
I'm ready.
Sankit Nadavani. Okay. So there's something that goes on here with this crown. We got a lot of clues here. Okay. So they all kind of say the same thing. Let's see here. Move. Move. Alright, fine. I'll play it on fucking keyboard there. Jesus Christ. But the waters are nice and comfy. Yeah, for some people. Not for me, apparently. Let's see here. So, powerless computer. So Selena Fry, head of scientific, pregnant. Vital signs are weak but stable. The ritual is in stasis. The mother and fetus are alive. The fetus is the hybrid of an undetermined creature and a human. Yeah, so basically the kid's gonna come out looking fine, more or less. But it's gonna turn into a fish later. What is that? Metal plate. Unknown alloy. So since the sphere was removed, I can see again the metal isn't bothering us anymore. I can also hear again. Okay, so there's the battery. Hinder the constructions, impair the rituals. So okay, so the 3 crowns have been found. I confirm that I will wear one, the most important. Okay, so find themselves worthy. So I guess we need to find the other 2. My workshop is near the tombs. Okay. So statue with fangs. Statue with 3 eyes. What does the statue represent? Sacrificial altar. So I would imagine this, because what it is that it is linked to these 2, basically. I mean, they're both technically linked together because they are the 2 patron deities of the Deep Ones. Cthulhu. Conclusion. Our recent findings call for verification of the entity statue. Recurring name. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I would say that would go here. But it's not. Okay, so then... So here...
Remember the voices Marsh heard last night?
Hear the voices of those who came before us. In silence, they guide the path.
You saw the tombs.
Yes, but they showed no path.
Thanks to Anastasia, we can cross the secret corridor now.
So, I guess I need to find... So what I'm guessing is that I probably need to find the other crowns. Sacrificial altar. Place it here. Ancient crown. Orichalcum.
I don't know. Something about this crown makes me uneasy.
Place for right now? So I need to find Orichalcum. So let's do Orichalcum. Oh, there's another crown. Conclusion. The interfaces contain a residue of a very ancient organic fluid. All indicates lead to us to assume that it is human blood. Oh! I didn't notice that. Conclusion. Okay, so we did that. So, tinted central portion. Presence of an engraved motif representing an eye. So, we'll take
Cultists
that.
have a strange obsession with this kind of jewelry.
Does the other one have that? Oh! Tentacles. Oh! Okay, so it's kind of like Lovecraft's like little trinity there, basically. So where's the third? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh boy, into the blood we go. Oh, this is great.
Shit, I can't see anything.
Oh, this is fantastic. I love the fact that I'm swimming through what is essentially blood. Oh, just lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Oh, that's even better. Oh, so much better. Look at all of the bones. That is lovely. Chat, we love this. We love the fact that we're just basically swimming through human remains. Climb. Climb. Why the fuck won't you climb? So we can't go through there. Why the fuck won't you climb? Am I missing something? Okay, so control. Okay, so what about... Okay, so... Hang on, let me see here. What the fuck is... Let me see here. Tutorials. How about just... Yeah, there we go. Crouch, stand up, use thrusters. Interactions, manipulating objects, sprint or use thrusters. Control. Okay, so shift, I guess? It's not letting me climb. That is great. I don't know why the controls are just so fucking wonky. Alright, so... why is it not letting me climb, though? That is the question. Okay, why is it not letting me climb? Unless that's not where I'm supposed to go. So there's a submerged wing. Where... okay, so... so is there another submerged wing somewhere that I can go to? Nope, I think that was it. So why the hell is... I don't know, like, the controls are just being really fucking weird. So... let me see here. So there's a submerged wing. The question is, how do I get there? That's like the only way I know that I can go. Like going up, but it won't let me climb. Do I need to restart the fucking game? From an occult alphabet. So it's just more of the same. Maybe here? Oh. Huh. Hiccup? Ooh. Okay, so... let's do... so... recycling. And analyzing a clue has a 20% chance of earning one stimulant fragment. I mean, that was nice, but it really didn't do much. Okay, why won't it let me... okay, hang on. Let me see if I can just restart the damn game. Let me just quit. Okay, so let me quit real quick. Hang on for a split second here, guys. Alright, so... I don't know why this game is so fucking buggy with its controls. There we go. I don't know why it's so fucking buggy. Because, like, once I start playing the game, the controls start kind of, like, wonking out. Alright, so continue. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so okay, so I was right. The controls were really, really starting to bug out. Alright, so pick up. Oh, shit. Oh, hey. I found the crown! Let's see here. Contain a certain... Okay, so human blood, take.
I wonder what became of their bearers.
I kind of don't want to figure out. Yeah, that's something I kind of don't really want to figure out. Hi, Scorpy, how you doing? So unicorn update, I just got the leg and backpack. Nice! Let's go. Alright, so... Also, Scorpy, thank you for redeeming your park entrance, and also thank you for the 3 stream streak. Thank you. Alright, so how do I get out of here? Or is it through the same way that I came? It's more than likely the same way that I came in. As a put on... Yeah, give it a little bit, it might. So I know, especially with the full armor unicorns, a little bit of a hand grenade. Zachary Nelson. So, okay, so he was one of the bearers. Daniel Green. Nice, let's go. I'm glad that you're doing good, Scorpy. It's good to see you. Alright. Time to get out of here. The question is, how do I get out? Oh. Duh. No, I would love to see what the Gundam looks like when it's all finished there, Oni. Like, if you're part of the Discord server, feel free to share pictures of it. Alright, so I got the crown. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're not part of the Discord server, feel free to join. I would love to see what it looks like. Let's see here. How do I do this again? No, that's not right. Fuck, I forgot how to do this. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, so Orichalcum. Ancient Blood. Hybrid. Let's see here. Hang on. Fuck. Frequencies. Mental map. I forgot how to do this. No, that's not it. That's still not it. Yeah, no, I would love to see it. So we'll put away these. They're really not much of anything. Yeah, so we'll put these down somewhere. Oh, examine. Let's see here. So I had claw marks. Okay, so we'll take that. Take that. Take that. So these crowns gotta be used for something. So there's 3 crowns, 3 bearers. Because we can't jump in the water. Yeah, so we can't really jump in the water. Let's say, like, that would be way too easy. Where would I post? Put that in collectibles. So let's do human blood. Maybe ancient blood? Okay, so that's that one's a no-brainer. So that one's a little bit of a no-brainer. Oh. Rick Ward. So he just kind of got yeeted to lead us downstairs. Oh. Okay, so that's where... So that's where the deep one came from. No, not in media, collectibles. Okay, so with her, I give her the crown? No. There's an attribute important. Okay, so I gotta find a place to put the crown then. So I can't really jump downstairs because if I do, I get jumped. Can I place the crown here? Maybe? Let's place it. I'm gonna place these here for right now, and then I gotta go pee. Okay, so hang on. I gotta go pee real quick, guys. Let me put on that nice music for you guys. Okay, so I'll be right back. I really gotta pee. Okay, I feel a lot better. I also grabbed some more tea. Let me see here real quick. Hang on, let me check my Discord real quick. Oh, those are pretty cool, Oni. I like those. Yeah, those are pretty nice. Alright, let me see here real quick. Alright, so... Alright, so scanning human blood didn't really do much. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, so scanning human blood didn't really... Yeah, so scanning human blood really didn't do much. Or ancient blood, I should say. So... So I'm wondering... Wait, hold a flying second here. Oh, yeah, okay, so the crowns correlate with the deities, so... let me see here, examine, so this one here... Okay, so that one's... So that would be Dagon. I'm going to assume this one is... Okay, so let me take this one. So this one must be Cthulhu. Maybe. Yeah, so that one is Cthulhu. So maybe we place the crown here? Perhaps? And then this one's Hydra because it's right by her monument. So we'll put hers right here. So maybe that did something? Maybe? So let me check the clues again. So we have... So there's gotta be something that correlates with these tablets. There's something that has to correlate with those tablets. Portal ritual and a dangerous creature now blocks access to the portal. So that creature in question maybe goes maybe here. I'm going to say it goes here. So then we got Cthulhu. So Cthulhu would more than likely... Oh wait, do we got anything about those crowns? So that might also help. Yep, okay, here we go. So... thing is which crown? Which crown is which? With an eye. So the one with the eye goes to Hydra. Yep. I think. Oh no, deduction is incorrect. Okay. Converging rooms are designed to amplify energy, presence. Dark Beast receives a spherical object. So, no, but those crowns correlate with them. I'm sure of it. Let's see here. Intertwining tentacles. That would go with Cthulhu. That has to be it. That has to be it. Connect. That has to be it. Oh, wait, no, hold up. No, wait. Let's do sacrificial altar. Let's do sacrificial altar goes to these. That has to be it. So then the batteries. So we got powerless computer. Needs a battery to operate, which correlates with the battery problems. That has to be it. Batteries. So it's a dangerous creature. Okay. So, but those crowns have got to be something. They have to go with something. So because I have a feeling if I go in the water right now, that deep one is going to completely and utterly jump me. What if it's a... Wait, what if it's a pattern? What if it's a pattern? So what if I go left? Say maybe... Nope. Still nothing. No, but my brain is kind of thinking here though. So what? So over here is a sacrificial chamber for something. So this is a room dedicated to Dagon. Way, I didn't see these. Metal anchor. The internal structure. Let's see here. This element was brutally smashed into the wall. This eternal structure reveals that it functions the same way as an antenna designed to transmit electromagnetic energy. Interesting. So maybe not. So let's do not sap, helium, hybrid mucus. Because we've already got the orichalcum. Unknown. That did something. Oh, okay. So the sphere is in this room. Or I should say so the sphere is behind the door. So I need a thing to open up. So I need a thing to open up that, but it can transmit electromagnetic signals. So what exactly? Maybe the batteries. So not... Let's see here. So what about that? Oh, that pinged something. That definitely pinged something. That's the battery. Yeah, that's a battery. Handwritten I'm gonna say handwritten stinker. No, it's sticker. Anastasia. Deduction to solve. How did Ocean Eye translate the engravings in the temple? Okay, so we need batteries. And the workshop is over by the tomb. So what would the tomb be exactly? Is it that? So I don't think it would be, well. So let's deactivate all. Let's do lithium. Because I know lithium and helium were highlighted. So that's got to be something. Can I place a crown in there? Indicates represents particularly. Can I? 'Cause I don't think I could put a crown in there, can I? I don't think I can. So, where's the tomb? I don't think these would be... Oh, no, maybe this is the right location. Or maybe not. Ooh. Oh, well, there we go. Found something. Oh, it's another one of those things. Okay, so there's got to be something here. Yeah, it's another one of those, like, little anchors. Dynamic sonar. Let's see here. Reduces recharge time for sonar. Corruption level none. Medium. Okay. So this evolution is corrupted. It's in danger of being destroyed. Okay. So maybe not here, I'm guessing. It's designed to transmit electromagnetic signals. Okay. So we gotta do something to, I guess, maybe resonate with it? 'Cause there's another one over there. Iceland Doggett. He got all kinds of fucked up. Hmm.
We're wasting too much time. Why?
We followed the instructions in the carvings to
Brittle
the letter.
rock.
None of the rituals work. That foreign metal, it's vibrating, it's interfering. It has to stop.
Invasive algae.
Well, break it then. Let's move on.
Consider it done.
Can I take it? So I feel like there's some kind of like I feel like I could smash it. Brittle rock. Let's see here. Let's see here. The microorganism I was able to extract from the ruins confirms my initial hypothesis. It appears to be a type of previously unknown algae. This algae settles within cracks in the stone where it slowly grows, eroding the material and exerting the considerable pressure. It's important to train the crew and recognize these. Oh, okay. So that's probably why. Okay, so that's probably why I'm like breaking through the rocks. Is because of this algae. Minor clue. From an occult alphabet. Okay, so that's got to be something. Can I pick up the hammer? Oh, it's a... Okay, so... I'll take the battery. Let's see here. Take that.
The sonar waves are causing the object.
It's not working.
Ooh. The metal cube. Let's see here. Ah! Yep, there it is. It's possible to make the object react by using sonar. Oh! Okay, okay, I think I got it. I think I got it, chat. Where is the resonating chamber? Ooh, yeah. Okay, things are starting to come into play. All right. Check a jump. All right, so I place the cube here. Take. Okay, maybe not. Oh, you think that would... Well, because it transmits electromagnetic, signals. So I was thinking that might have worked. No, but this cube goes somewhere. This cube does in fact go somewhere. So we got crowns, we got a cube. But... Examine. The object is vibrating almost, let's see here. Imperceptibly. The different parts of the cube... The different parts of the object are articulated, allowing it to change shape. It seems sensitive to certain resonating electromagnetic waves. It is possible to make the object react by using sonar. Let's see. Wait, do I need a... Ooh, wait, hang on. Maybe I need to... That's... Requires recharging. Requires a battery. Okay, so... Okay. So I'm on the right track. Oh, hi. I didn't even notice that. Sean Foster. So... Curious, curious, curious. So... Wait, do I need to upgrade? Wait, hang on. Maybe I need to... let's see. Amplify dynamic. Maybe I need to deactivate it? Wait, let me bring up the cube. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Maybe that was it. Maybe I needed a better sonar. Because it seemed like it's working a lot more. Or maybe not. So this cube reacts to electromagnetic stuff. But where to put it, that's the question. Yes, I don't think our friend here would be much of any help. So... I'm wondering if this can help. Nope. Electronic components. Ooh. Okay, so we got some fresh batteries. Alright, so... But I don't think these would work, though. So I'm wondering if this is the tomb.
It's not working.
Needs a battery to function. Okay. So... So it's set over by the tombs. So I'm gonna say this is the tomb. I'm gonna say this is the tomb. And it doesn't look like there's anything over here. Oh my god, I hate this. Alright, hang on. Let me do this. Yeah, okay, why is it that this game is always fucking up? Alright, we'll do this one more time, chat. We'll do this one more time. I don't know why the controls are always fucking up. Alright. We'll do this entirely on keyboard. Let me see if that will actually help out. I was gonna say maybe the game is getting confused. No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Yeah, but these are the tombs. Hold up. Wait, what did I... Hybrid mucus. I don't want hybrid mucus. Yeah, what was the... Ah, shit. Hang on. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're going back in the blood then. Okay, so all right. Place that because that's a dead battery. I have to take out. All right. Hang on. Let me move some stuff around. All right. So I forgot what's the control for the menu? Oh, E. Okay. So let's do... So that's going to help us out trying to figure out what are breakable, like what are breakable rocks. So... Unknown alloy, potassium hydroxide. Because it said, like, you know, meet me over by the tombs. Hmm. So these have got to be something. Let's see here. Yeah, so that's got to be something. Forgot what? Trying to figure out which one here was the oh, here we go. Here's all the clues. Okay. So if I were to look at this. So let me see here. Look at this one. Nope. No. No. Here we go. Let's see here. Helium, potassium. No, that's not what I wanted. So, Anastasia. Okay, so my workshop is near... Okay, so my workshop is near the tombs, but... The thing is, like... The thing is that... Are these the tombs? Or is it over yonder with all the other stuff? Yeah, it looks like it's bleeding out of his ass. So... Okay, why the hell is it... Why the fuck... Okay, why am I now, like, okay. Okay, the one thing I'm not really liking about this game is the controls are getting really, really fucked up. For, like, no real discernible reason, the controls are getting really, really fucked up. I don't know if it's just because I store this on my external, or... But for some reason, the controls are always shitting out. Is if I have to, like, uninstall and reinstall this. So what if I... Ooh, wait. What if I place the cube here? Did that work? So that cube that cube is important. The cube is important. So, let me see here. What do we got? So this cube here. Okay, so these have got to go somewhere. Documents. Oh. I can see it right there. Skeleton. Human bone. Hey. Oh, here we go. Occult sonar. When, huh. Oh, that might actually be kind of useful, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, that actually might be kind of useful. This piece broke recently. So then that's got to go somewhere. What if... Can I rotate it? No, I can't rotate it. So that broke off one of those, like, hieroglyphics. Let me do... Eldritch Glyph. It's a broken piece of something. Hey, buddy, do you know where this goes? I'm asking for a friend. Do you know where it goes? So, does this go anywhere? I got all these broken pieces to a puzzle. Does it go to... Oop. Does it go to the altar? Nah, we can go to the altar. Nah, I don't think it would go to the altar. Where would you go? It's a broken piece of one of these giant... Ow. It's a broken piece of one of these giant-ass... things right here. So something like that. But the thing is that which one? There's like 100 of these things. Maybe over here? No. I feel like I'm running around in circles. Like, this should be easy, and I'm just running around in circles like a dumbass. I got all these little pieces here. It says this broke off recently. No, I don't think it would be there. Maybe here? No. I don't think it would go down there. So it's gotta go. It's gotta go somewhere. I was gonna say, like, right now, like, the head, like, the gears in my brain are turning, but it's just like, where would you go? I don't think it would go here. I don't think it would be this far back. So it's got to go somewhere. Somewhere around here. No. What about over here? I was gonna say, because that's like a big old broken thing. No, these wouldn't really. Well, examine. Fragment of Stow. So this definitely goes somewhere. You know what? While I'm at it, let me grab the cube. Crossing the Hall of Secrets was only the first step. These rooms, whose order defies logic, contain much more than bas reliefs. It's like having a whole manual. This knowledge is precious, but I fear then in our hurry and excitement, we made some errors. To work, the ritual must be followed to the letter. Okay, so the ritual must have been. So I'm wondering if you can put those crowns in their mouths. Oh, shit. Hi, pregnant lady. So, in order for you to get through this hallway, the ritual must be done to the letter. The question is, how to do the ritual? That is the question. Again, I have all these little breadcrumbs and these little pieces. I'm wondering. I'm wondering if this goes in the blood room. Yeah, I'm wondering if this goes to the blood room or something. I didn't even realize that. Jesus Christ. Oh, that is nasty. I gotta look to see if there's something out of place where I can put it. Oh. Something like this. So it looks like... It doesn't look like there's... It doesn't look like there's really... I wouldn't think there's anything where I could really put it. Wait a second. Oh, I swear to God. This fucking game. Yeah, okay. No. That's where we're going to end it here just because I'm just tired of fighting this game. Not because of anything else, but it's mostly just because these damn controls. Because for whatever reason, the controls just keep wanting to just die. No, like, I have a feeling, though, that I'm, like, really close to cracking this. I'm really, really close to cracking this. But, yeah, that is where we're going to end it here, just because I'm just... Like I said, I'm just tired. I'm just tired of constantly fighting this game to constantly close it out and reopen it, close it out, reopen it, close it out, reopen it, just for the controls to work. But yeah, thank you all for sticking with me. But yeah, no. This is something I'm gonna have to figure out why the controls are being the way that they are. It's really fucking stupid. I hate it. But I think what we're gonna do is that we are going to raid one of my close friends. We're gonna raid Sir Phobos because he is playing Zoids versus 3. So I will see you all. Hang on, let me get the raid message going. Hang on, let me get that. Hang on, let me move my iPhone. Everything's all fucked up. Yeah, so tomorrow I will be playing Halo Reach. I think it's gonna be a little bit earlier than what I'm usually playing on with my usual streaming schedule, just because I have an event going on in a friend's server and I want to make sure I make it to it. So let me get this raid message. Hang on. There we go. Give me a second here. Okay, so that's our raid message. Oh, hang on. My bad, hang on. I forgot to put down T-Rex raid. Hang on, give me a second here. Hang on. Just pretend that didn't happen. Pretend that didn't happen. Okay, you know what? I swear OBS is just being a bitch. But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna play Halo. We're gonna play Halo Reach, and it will actually be the last stream I will be doing before my much-needed week-long break. When I get back, hopefully I should know how to play Cthulhu. Because again, I am so close to cracking that that puzzle. Because again, I feel like I have all of the important breadcrumbs without really knowing, you know, the other stuff. So, we're all gonna go say hi to Phobos. Until then, everyone, I'll catch you all later, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Halo Reach. Now, let's go say hi to Phobos.